Alright, here at No Reserve we have our one owner 1992 F250. It's extended cab, long bed, XLT, fully loaded. It's got the 460 automatic and it's only got 92,000 original miles. It's got a nice, kind of like a tasteful color option. It's called Colonial White, and then it's got the light, I think it's called Light Saddle, but it's like a light metallic brown. No accidents. It's got it's got a couple areas of surface rust I'll show you, but no actual cancer itself to the metal. It's an all original truck, but the brown has been repainted at one point, and I'll show you a couple areas where that's evident. But this is original, but you'll see like on some of the pinstriping, you'll see an area of repaint, and then some areas where the top area is flaked off to the lower area to the original brown. But I'll get into that. We'll start in the front to show any wear and tear, but it's a really clean truck. Doesn't need anything. AC blows cold, power windows, power door locks, brand new wheels and tires. And if this isn't your look, you know, it's $1,800 with wheels and tires. You know, load range E 265 75s. If you like the original steel wheels with hubcaps, we do have a set of those that would swap you out and probably give you a little bit of a discount. They got good tread. So we'll start out here in the front. You have just a couple of typical small stone chips. You know, about the size of a pen, ballpoint pen tip. Chip there. A little bit of aging on the chrome headlight bezel right there. And along here on the grille, you see a little stone chip. But you see it kind of just drips down here and wears on the chrome. The headlights are a little fogged, but there's no condensation in there. So you could buff those out. There's a lot of manufacturers like Meguiar's and 3M that offer that. You got some little stone chips on the front, valves, but not that many. You know, just little guys. And you also have what's called sandblasting or peppering on the plastic trims. You'll see little tiny stone chips. And then this area is black originally, and it has aged out a little bit and faded. So you could go through and paint it with a semi-gloss black, or a lot of people will say paint it body color. So if you did this in like Colonial White, it would look really sharp. You got a group of 3 little chips right there. Bigger chip, bigger chip. The windshield has been replaced at one point, and it's got a small chip on towards the passenger side. I'll show you. But there's no paint lifting here. This is a real common area. Window bounce off this and flake the clear coat or paint there. Got a couple stone chips on the pillar. Rubbers around the wing windows are nice. You know, these door felts are aged, but these are original glass. It has tinted windows that you could take off if you want to, but there's a couple areas I'll show you on the side that are flaking. Well, go back over to the fender. You got a small area, pinstripe is chipped, little chip, and this is I've seen this before, and I believe this is what's from someone threw an egg at the truck. It makes this kind of like circle pattern chips. The rocker area is really nice. I mean, there's barely any stone chips. There's a little chip right there. I mean, you have just a little bit of entry wear. You got a chip there. Very soft door ding right there, but there's no paint damage, so you could get like paintless dent removal. Again, that brown is flaked right there, and that's the original brown underneath. And you will see this is, for some reason, it's around the pinstriping. I think they didn't do the best job of, you know, because they didn't replace the pinstriping. The pinstriping is original, so when you do that, you don't get that paint edge underneath the stripe to protect it, so you'll get some of that flaking. And I'll follow this so you can see it. You know, the wax gets in there and makes it more evident. If you clean out that wax, you don't see it as much. There's a little scratch, chipping. But so we'll go back around here to the extended cab. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's got that really nice condition on the bottom area. You know, no rust in the wheel well. Got a little chip around the gas door, kind of like your gas door wedge, a little chipping on in there that goes to the original brown underneath. Lower rocker area is really nice. Chip right there. You know, it had a canopy on it most of its life, so I mean, there's just some surface rust like I was talking from just wear and tear. Some bed rails got somewhere, probably from the canopy vibrating and wearing on it. Top of the tailgate's got some wear, but again, you could get, you know, for about $100, you could get black or diamond plate or polished aluminum bed rails, and they'd cover all this stuff and make it look like new. But you know, this is the way the truck is and kind of how it's been cared for, so we like to kind of show exactly how the truck is and not throw that stuff on there. You know, you have some chips here and there. Anybody's got a pickup knows what this is probably from. Probably had the trailer too high and boom, down to the bottom a little bit. You can see there. But the cool thing is you could really have just this bottom area fixed and just painted brown down there. It's got an aftermarket, you know, drop style step bumper. You know, this, I guess this is just the style that they are. It's got a little lip down there, but you know, the chrome does show some aging. You know, the aftermarket stuff is usually never as good as the factory. Got chip. Again, you got some bed rail wear. Typical kind of stuff. There's some surface rust here from the canopy. It was kind of wearing on the way the paint wore, but I'm going to go through this and show you. There's a couple areas over here that's nice solid metal. It's just the paint's chipped, is flaked away, and then kind of left exposed metal, so it's surface rust. There's a chip there, a couple of chips there, a couple of issues there with the pinstripe. And again, you have this. So you really could have the brown just redone, and you could do it any color you want, but this would be just an outstanding paint job. And that's pretty much the extent of it. Again, the rubbers around the wing windows good. Door felts are a little aged. Rockers are really nice. You got little chips there. Chip in the door. But bottom area is just beautiful. You know, there's no cheap undercoating, just original white paint underneath there. Frame's in nice shape. So I'm going to pull out my knife here. You can see it's got a sharp end on it. You can listen to that metal, it's nice and solid. Take you around to the other side. And there's two surface areas underneath the door too. You know, it's just solid metal. You got this area. Again, that's even nice solid metal. I mean, it's not, if it was cancer, it would be a deeper sound and just come right off. There'd be a hole right there actually. And I'll take you around underneath the passenger door. And unfortunately, back in the day, they just didn't do a whole lot of stuff to protect these trucks for longevity. You can just hear it's nice, solid metal sound. I mean, if you had brand new bare metal and you hit it, it'd make the same sound. So I'll take you on the inside. The interior is basically perfect. You know, everything works. You got a little bit of wear on your dash here, but I mean, it's just amazing shape in here. Carpets are beautiful. They're not flattened down. You know, they got that nice factory kind of circular pattern. No wear on the seat. Non-smoker. No pets. You can see the rear carpets. Lighting's a little weird here with the video, but if you look at the pictures, it shows the color really nice. The video, for some reason, is showing it to be a little lighter. Both metal speaker covers kind of have, this is kind of a common deal. You see kind of that surface rust in there, but you can take some goof off or cleaner and actually pull that right off. Here's that chip I was talking about, real little guy that could be fixed. The rear seat, if you don't know about these, you just pull this, and then actually it's a full metal piece, and it makes a whole pan. Like this will fold down too, but it's kind of a two-handed operation. You see headliner's not sagging. All the lights are working. You know, door panels besides that little speaker surface rust is in perfect shape. Take you back over here. Same thing, just super nice condition. I mean, no wear on the seat. Seat lever works nice. Pulls forward. And I'll just push this back a little bit so you can see the carpets are in excellent condition. Here's your VIN. You know, no cracking on the top. There's a couple areas on the top of the roof that have some wear in the paint. It's just small areas, like the size of I guess a eraser on a pencil. But if you look at the steering wheel, really nice condition. And the truck is warmed up. So, you know, we do a cold start video, and then we like to fire them up when they're warm too before our drive. But you can see a really nice condition. I mean, no crack in the black is just in killer shape. You can see it's running nice and smooth, all warmed up, no belt noise, no exhaust manifold leaks. So alright, we'll go do our driving video and get our pictures done, and hopefully you guys can stick around for that. Alright, here we are in our cold start video of our 92 F250 4x4 with just over 92,000 original miles. We'll reach down in here and grab a hold of the exhaust manifold so you can see it's nice and cold. And the temperature gauge will show that too, but it helps to sometimes grab exhaust manifold to show how cold it is, because some trucks do act a little bit different to warm and cold temperatures. You see all the lights come on. Got 92,583 miles. Just idling nice and smooth. No motor mount issues, no exhaust manifold leaks, no ticking, no belt squeals. And this is burning nice and clean. So alright, we're going to go ahead and do the rest of the videos and the pictures. So hopefully you guys can stick around. Alright, here we are in a running and driving video of our 92 F250 with 92,000 original miles. Got it all nice and warmed up. Got the, you can see there's no exhaust smoke, no motor mount issues, no exhaust hanger issues. This is nice and smooth. License plate light working, four-way flashers going, got the cargo light on. I forgot in the other video I forgot to show you the tint areas, but you can see power windows work good. You know, it's about $35, you know, maybe less for this rear window. You can see it's got that tint issue. And then this, but it's usually about $35 a window. You know, these are less, but this one's fine. You can see the wing windows are nice and tight. Lock that. They both lock nice. So we'll just do a little city driving. I got some potholes and some bad patches in the road to take you through. You can hear that's nice and smooth. Ice cold AC. Heater works great. Steering wheel's got really nice wear. You can turn the overdrive off and the light goes off properly. And generally, if I'm going under 40 or towing something, I like to take the overdrive off, just because if you're in stop and go traffic and you go up into overdrive and back down, up overdrive, it just kind of wears and tears on the transmission a little bit. But again, that's preference. You know, modern trucks have what is called overdrive off. Power door locks. So alright, we're going to get going here. It does have automatic hubs and it's shift on the fly type 4-wheel system. So if you're going, you can just pull down on the 4-wheel drive and it'll activate. The light will come on. You want to go back into 2, click that, and you go a couple miles and it'll go out. But since it's dry out, I'm just going to stop, put it in reverse, and that takes it out immediately. If you want to go into 4 low, you got to come to a stop and pull on it. And I forgot to mention a couple holes were drilled here in the ashtray, and we can outsource that and find one for you if that's really a bother. Alright, so we'll hit a little grate in the road here. Little patch. Just soaks them up nice. There's some really bad patches up here. You can see this here, right here. Just soaks it up really nice. Door hinges are really nice, no door hinge issues. The brakes are really nice, smooth, straight. They were replaced not too long ago. Axle seal's done. I'm going to go ahead and turn the overdrive back on because we're going to get on the highway here. This truck is kind of exactly what you'd expect, you know, or want out of a pickup truck in general. There's no steering box issues, there's no tie rods, ball joints. We'll do a sharp corner here. You can hear no ball joint clunking, and the steering box is in nice condition because we watch the steering wheel recover nice. You know, I'm not even touching it. It's always a sign of a nice tight front end. So we got a steep hill. I'm just kind of giving it just normal throttle, probably a quarter or a third. And then I'll stand on it. You want to get that 460 going, and you're going to see this thing. I mean, when you put this thing to work, I mean, it. You know, I'm going uphill here too, but it just keeps climbing. I mean, you basically run out of ground. So I'll go to the front tank. They're on separate sending units, separate gauges. So that's going to go down to about a quarter. You get the wipers going. You got intermediate, you got low, high. Squirters work, which is nice to see on older vehicles. I mean, just everything works on this truck. Trying to think of anything else. I'll go ahead and stand on it here a little bit more. Trying to think of anything else, but this is pretty much going at no reserve, so good luck everyone. You know, your visors stay down, it's killer, medium way. Alrighty, 7-day auction.